In education response project, procured and distributed home study materials to learners. This is a dummy, it's a lie. I tabled what they gave to children in the Parliament, 10th Parliament. They used the new vision materials to give to children, and they were giving one paper to not even one kid in a district. If you go for a forensic audit on those study materials, all these people should be in prison.
Members who sit on the Education Committee want this money channeled to help private schools in loan servicing ahead of their opening.
Everybody. So, Honorable Kaduchu, kindly revisit yourselves. Don't spend the 48 billion on study materials. We shall explain to children because they don't know anything, they can't read. Put that money into private schools and the reopening of schools. You go beyond that, we shall fight in the House, then we shall end in court.
The committee has been meeting different stakeholders over a motion by Chiboga Woman Member of Parliament to have government support private schools ahead of their opening. However, the minister revealed the ministry has no policy which can guide them to give financial relief to private schools.
The Education Act of 2008 is a very clear policy document. It's an act that provides for us how we can regulate, and it is our mandate to regulate the private schools. However, it has not made any mention about the financial support to the private schools. The Act has no provision. Nevertheless, the discussion is, even if there is no provision in the Education Act, in the policy documents.
Yeah. But this money was not meant for circles. It was meant for relief. Now, you can't ask someone who has no food, who has no rent, who has no money for rent, again, to borrow money from SACCO to give interest. Is that working?
And there was no clear structure in terms of financial management under this ministry. So what was recommended is that let's get the teachers organized in their structure.
Organized, they have their organizations, but the money is not there. They have kept on lying them as they have been lying before us.
Now, members of the Education Committee are proposing a special fund to cater for the education sector, citing its importance in all aspects of the country's business.
But as the education sector in this country, we need a special fund, a special credit fund created to address the needs of these private schools and institutions.
The meeting with the Ministry of Education ends the committee's engagements on the decision, and they are set to present their findings on the floor of Parliament, upon which members will decide on whether private institutions should be given a special hand ahead of schools reopening. Godfrey Chiyinji, BTM News Today.
That money is going to be stolen. And there is no primary kid, even in P1, even in P4, who will read on his own without a teacher's assistance. How do you evaluate that work?